Midas Cichlid. Hikari makes this. Look in the clay bowl. I want to show you something. Take a look at this. Anybody know what that is? Oh, see that right there.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy, the Hawaiian Fish Keeper, and I'm pretty sure you guys are excited just as much as I am as you saw this thumbnail. Now, before we get into this video, I want to show you something. Take a look at this. This is crazy. Can you guys see that up there? Right there? See that right there? That's our sun here in California. You see, it's kind of like a, I wonder if you guys can actually see that right there. It's like orange-ish from the glare. Anyways, it's because of the fires. They're still going on out here, and today's air quality was horrible. Man, that's wild. It's like a bright orange. Craziness. So anyways, like I was saying, before we get started, I want to show you guys something because it's kind of like a game changer for me. Oh, but before we do, let me show you something. Look at this. Whew, man, this is a sweet flower of ginger. Look at that, huh? Yeah, they're surrounding the whole backyard, but let's get real Hawaiian, right? And we're going to go ahead and put this in our ear and give you guys a nice warm aloha. See you guys inside the house. Let's go. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to show you guys what's in the freezer right now. All right, here we go. All right, so check it out. This is a lot of my frozen food stuff. And you see this package right here? Hikari makes this. Yep, Hikari Bio Pure. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So this is a big slab of krill. It comes in a real big slab. It's $20 for this bag. Now, let me show you who eats this. If you're new to the channel, this is big. Hold on, let me hit the lights. Boom, boom. This is big. Rob is in here too as well. He's actually usually behind that plant there. And that's going to be another discussion we're going to talk about. So anyways, this is my bougie Oscar. I've always called him a bougie Oscar because all he eats is that really expensive frozen krill. This is what his previous owner would feed him all the time. So as a fish keeper, it's my job to try to introduce this guy to new foods. He wouldn't eat any kind of pellet. He would not eat anything. I would like feed him raw shrimp. It was just, that's all he ate. It was so weird. Until I introduced him to Jumbo Carna Sticks by Hikari. Check him out. It's a game changer for me, guys. He eats them. And it's not that expensive. It's cheaper than krill. Let's feed him some of these. Watch him go to town. All right, so what do we got here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5.5? Yeah, so let's go ahead and feed him. Look at him, he's ready. He already knows. What, big boy? What? Watch him, he's gonna smash these. Oh, gotta watch my fingers. There he goes. Look at him, loving him. Get it, big. You get it, big. There he goes. Just wanted to video this guy for you if you're new to the channel. This is Big, and Rob is down over there. Yeah, Rob usually hangs out down there, and he's been hanging out down there a lot. Not that this guy is chasing him around, but just so you guys know, Rob is my gold gourami. There he is. What's up, Rob? He'll probably smell the food and come out and eat all the scraps that Big leaves behind. See? There he is. Now these guys I rescued together actually. And he usually hangs down in there. That's not a normal spot for a gourami to be hanging out. So you guys might be seeing some changes. I know it might break your heart to separate Rob and Big, but I'm seriously considering it just because that's not the normal life, right? Of a gourami. A gourami is like a top swimmer. He should be like enjoying this surface up here. Stay tuned. We might have something, or maybe comment down below. I'm thinking I move him, you know, that way I just feel he'll have a better life. A normal life, that's what I should say, as a fish, than hanging out down here, you know, in the corner by himself. Groundbreaking for this guy and his eating. He's on that Hikari Jumbo Carna Sticks. Also, before I forget, stay tuned to the end of this video where I'll be announcing the 2 winners of the Hawaiian Fish Keeper mask. All right, guys, so if you're new to the channel, this tank here has my Midas Cichlid, and the reason why I said that was because we thought that this was a red devil for the longest time. Now that he is maturing. He actually transformed into a Midas Cichlid. Now, if you look over here on this side of the tank, we have my quote-unquote lemon Oscar. I get a lot of feedback in the comment section about my lemon Oscar, saying it's not a lemon Oscar, but it's another type of Oscar. Let's kind of zoom up on him. Tell me, guys, down in the comments, is this a lemon Oscar or not? I know he's yellowish. I know he doesn't have red eyes. They're orange. So I know he's not an albino, but he's kind of a dirty lemon. Do we call him like a dirty lemon Oscar? And then, of course, we have Robert Van Winkle right there, my turquoise Severum. Look at him. Look how beautiful. Renovation. My Midas Cichlid is. He's doing great. Just a little update on these guys. These guys are doing perfectly fine. Now, let me show you another tank over here. Boom! We have this beautiful underwater sand waterfall scape that I did that hosts. Anybody know what that is? Yep, my albino Burchardi. We're trying to start a little colony here. There's only 4 of them in this tank, but the scape is what does it, huh? The waterfall is still working great. Everything is fine and dandy. If you want to learn how to do or make one of these underwater waterfall or sand waterfall, I will leave a link down in the description below. It's really easy to make. This is all black lava rock. This is crushed fine coral sand that's there. So it's a huge buffer. And then we got black substrate here on this side. And if you ever want to know how to do 2 separate substrates in a tank, I have a really good trick in that video too. So this substrate doesn't run in to this substrate. I know a lot of people out there think that they can just kind of, you know, put substrate here, and then, you know, it'll be fine. Nah, after time it'll blend in and mix with each other. So if you want to keep 2 separate substrates separate from each other, I have a really cool trick. And it's not just these rocks. These rocks are actually kind of a nice edging to what I have underneath the rocks. So it gives it a nice little flair to it. But anyways, the underwater waterfall is looking beautiful. All 4 Burchardi are doing great. You can see him right here. I have a really big dominant male. This is him right here. Big dominant male. You can tell by his fins. Real long, flowy fins. And we're hoping to create a colony here in this tank. All right, now the part you guys have all been waiting for, and I'm sure you guys probably noticed in the thumbnail. Oh no, what happened? It didn't work. Or could it just be me pulling the old banana in the tailpipe on you?
We're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
I introduced to you my 2 Flowerhorns. If you're new to the channel, Maui and Moana. I'll leave a link down in the description below. They recently had eggs. We have good news and we have bad news. What do you guys want to hear first? I guess normally when somebody presents that to you, it's normally they say, I'll hear the bad news first. So let me tell you the bad news, all right? Let me show you. Here are the 2 lovers. You got my male SRD, that super red dragon. That is Maui. And then his girl, female Flowerhorn, Moana. She is a fader Flowerhorn. And she has a pretty nice nutshell or nuchal hump on her head for a female, if I don't say so myself. Of course, we all know who has the biggest cock in this tank.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And that's KOK, all right, guys? So just keep your mind out of the gutter, please, all right? This is a family channel, all right? Family channel. Anyways, their eggs were here in the flower pot, and check it out. Yeah, you got a couple stragglers here, a couple stragglers there. For the most part, they are gone. You can see them down there in the substrate. They just weren't fertilized, you know? Oh, gosh, we got to give Maui a big... Look at him. He wants to attack the camera. Anyways, but good news, and this is the good news. I was more excited on these 2 hooking up and being a match. If you guys don't know, Flowerhorns are extremely aggressive. Like probably one of the most aggressive cichlids in cichlid world. See, like this guy wants to bite my hand. He keeps charging my hand as I keep pointing at him. But they're normally, I want to say 90% of the time, a 1 tank fish. So, and normally after Flowerhorns breed or have eggs and are matched up, you normally have to separate them again. But I've been watching them. These 2 have definitely paired up. I'm not worried about them attacking and, you know, killing each other, although you can see a really good video on how these two matched up. I'll leave a link down in the description below about these two. You gotta see that video. It's insane. I show in the video how they met. I show the introduction. I had a divider in this tank, so they were separated. Her egg tube dropped, and I introduced them. It was about midnight, 1 in the morning, and then it went into 2 in the morning. It was a pretty awesome video. It's the last video I made. You guys got to go check it out if you haven't seen it or if you're new to the channel. I must say, it's a bittersweet. You know, this dish here was full of eggs, and if you haven't seen the footage, I'll show you a little clip now. Check out all the eggs. This is the final drop. Look at all the eggs on the rock that Moana laid, all the eggs on the glass she laid, and then look in the clay bowl. Look at all the eggs. I mean, this is like probably 10 times the amount of eggs compared to the first time she dropped eggs. And then as you can see the dish now, how bare it is, right? And even the rock and the glass, when she's ready to lay eggs, all of this is clean, and this mound of sand was like way up here. It was piled up in the corner so high. So good news is she can have eggs. We're not sure if he can fertilize them yet. I don't know if you guys know this, but 80%, 80% of male flowerhorns that come from overseas, whether it be Thailand or Vietnam or wherever overseas, are sterile. Yeah, they put something in the water to where they cannot reproduce, or fertilize eggs, which I get it. Hey, it's one of their biggest markets, I'm sure, or one of them, yeah. In Thailand especially, and is the trade of flowerhorns and tropical fish. So they do put something in the water, but you know, hey, I'm banking on that 20%, man. We're a 20% team. Whoa, easy. So I'm banking that Maui's going to be able to fertilize them. We already know she can lay eggs, and thousands of eggs too at that. So yeah, we will see, guys. The good news is they're paired up and they're doing great and they're fine and they're happy together. No fights at all. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith here, Moana and Maui, no fighting at all. They just get along. I feed them. They share food. They're not any aggressive like with the first time they met. There's no lip locking, no biting on the fins, the anal fins, the dorsal fins, no biting of the KOK, which is cock, or coke, as they would pronounce it. But yeah, they're doing great. So the ultimate good news here is these two here can do what the late great singer Aaliyah says in her song, which is, exactly, dust yourself off and try again. If you didn't know the lyrics of that song, that's what these guys are going to do. We're just going to try again. If you guys don't know, female flowerhorns on the norm, after they're done laying eggs, it's about 20 days until their next due date of laying more eggs. So I do mark it in the calendar, which is, I don't know if that's weird or not, but I keep track of her egg laying days. So we shall see what will happen in 20 days when she lays eggs. And you know what? Maybe I take the precautions and try to really make these eggs happen. Maybe we do that. You know, I do have a 30-gallon tank. We can set it up and, you know, get the right temperature, get an air stone in there, and retrieve the pot plate, put it in the 30-gallon tank with the oxygen bubbles blowing on them. I'd have to stand this up, kind of like lean it on the side, and let the air bubbles just trickle over them, and see if any of them hatch. Because normally once they lay eggs, it's about 24 to 48 hours for Maui to fertilize them. And the eggs will be kind of a clear. If they're solid white, they're not fertile. But if they're a clear, and then you can kind of see some black dots in the eggs, almost like a pepper, that means they're fertile. So it's pretty easy to determine if the eggs are fertilized or not. I know you guys were really concerned. You guys were excited like I was about these two, you know, potentially having fry. And I appreciate all the love and support. It was the first time they met, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot. It would have been awesome if they had fry on the first shot. But yeah, she's doing a lot of cleaning here, a lot of maintenance. So we'll see what happens. Maui probably had some caviar. Look at him biting on the plate. You know, not sure if Moana had a little caviar, but you know, for the most part, all the eggs are gone. Maybe have some fry on this second go. I'll keep you guys posted and updated for sure. I won't leave you guys out of their journey together. All right, it's that time to do the giveaway. I have 2 Hawaiian Fish Keeper face mask that I'm going to give away. If you guys didn't know about it, it was in my last video at the very, very end. And that last video was a long video. So if you stuck to the very end, you know, and those are like my true blue Hawaiian Fish Keeper Ohana. And yeah, you guys got to see the rules and how to enter. I had a lot of people who left very awesome comments, and I really appreciate the good vibes. But I only had to pick 2, which sucks, you know. But I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to buy one if you guys want one. All right. I loved all the comments, honestly, but these 2 comments, it just kind of stood out for me. And here are the names. I'm gonna read off your YouTube channel name. All right. This one is Do 9 Damage. DU9 number 9 damage. All right. You're the lucky winner of one of these masks. And the next one is Carter Martin. Loved your guys' comments. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you appreciating me on making content for you guys. It was awesome little comments you guys left. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support from all of my viewers. And I will contact you guys on Instagram and we'll hook up. I'll get you guys' address and I'll mail these 2 out for you guys. So congratulations. Now to the rest of my ohana. If you guys want one of these customized Hawaiian Fish Keeper face masks, I'm gonna sell them for $15. But I only have 9. Yep, I only have 9. So what we're gonna do is get ready. I'm gonna make it really easy for you guys. Since a lot of you guys went over to my Facebook page, Tiki Falls, I'll leave it right there so you guys can see what the page looks like. I'm gonna leave the first comment. And you know, once you comment, it puts it in order, right? So I'm just going to go on order. The first 9 to comment. Hashtag face mask. Get over there. The first 9, I will contact you through Facebook Messenger. I'll send you a direct message. Get your address so nobody sees it. Now, if I sell all 9, I'll just put in another order for them. And I'll have more, and I will sell them to you guys too as well. So if you feel you didn't make the cut or you missed it or whatever, I'm going to start selling them. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sell 9. If I can't, I'm a loser, and it's okay. I'm a cool loser though. So yeah, that's for you guys, all right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.